Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, enjoying a late autumn evening. Still drinking more old money beer from the States, from not so old money breweries. Well, maybe you can call them old money, I guess, because they're making old money beer. But we're drinking some Rauchbier. I love Rauchbier, and these guys even get to be in the Schlenkerla glass. Or the mug. So this is a brewery new to me. I got this on Tavour. This is from Brick and Feather Brewing Company, and they're based in Massachusetts. And yeah, I never heard of these guys, but I just saw this Rauchbier on Tavour, and I was like, yeah, we need to pick this up because it's Rauchbier. I always like drinking Rauchbiers from different brewers. So this is a Märzen, inspired by, of course, the Märzens of Bamberg, specifically probably Schlenkerla's Märzen, because it's towards that color. It's 5.3%. It's unfiltered. It's brewed with traditional beechwood smoked malt. So it says beechwood smoked German pale malt. So light malt, I guess is what they mean. And then Munich malt. So that's all. And then they hopped it with Hallertau Mittelfeuille and lagered it for 9 weeks. That's awesome to hear. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I love Rauchbier. The last one I had, the Haring, it was nice, but it lacked that like full-on oomph. So I'm hoping this one has that. And we got something really special coming very soon. I just need to crack it, and I haven't done so yet. Maybe today. We'll see if I get to do it. But I got the special unfiltered Märzen from Schlenkerla, which I'll be trying very soon. I got a few bottles because they just released it, and you can buy it on their web shop, and it's really cheap. But yeah, this one pours a similar color to the beer that it's inspired by, I guess. It looks even darker on camera, but it's like a really nice dark chestnutty brown type color. Ruby red tones even. Tan head that's faded now, but looked quite nice when I poured it. Let's check out the aroma on Wolf Interval. There we go. Now we're talking. Yes. Man, this smells like a really good clone. There is so much smoky malt. I'm guessing it's, as a base malt, it's just probably like 90-80% beechwood. And then the last bit is Munich. Because it's full-on smoke. It's ham, it's bacon. It smells awesome. Super clean, too. I'm not smelling... Well, actually, there is a bit of grassiness to it. There's a little bit of hoppiness. There's not like that floral, crazy elderflower, citrus, lemony, Mittelfeuille thing. It's more just like grassy. But it smells like meaty smoke galore. It's got a little bit of a rye bready kind of feel, like a sweeter, almost like a pumpernickel type thing. Pumpernickel and rye is really closely related, but it's like with a bit of sugar almost, because it smells sweeter. But it has that full-on breadiness from Munich malt with really nice, delicious smoke, and also nuttiness. It smells really good. Let's try it. Cheers. That is really freaking good. That's how you do a Rauk beer as a craft brewer, folks. That's really good. So I think the old money is a bit more full, and it has even deeper smoke flavor than this. The Märzen from Schlenkerla. But it's still really freaking good. This, if I brewed this, I'd be stoked. I'd be so happy with it. Like, we do a Rauchbier at work, but it's more like a Vienna lagered kind of base, and then a bit more restrictive on the smoked malt. I think it's 40%, but it's also a nice beer. But I love it when it's this forward and in your face. It's just like campfire, bonfire notes. There's like a sweet, again, almost like pumpernickel or rye bread with sugar, like a sweeter breadiness. Almost like slightly toasted sweet, like almost sugar coated, like if you like toast like a hazelnut or something with a bit of a caramelized coating on the outside, or like a hazelnut brittle or something like that, like a nut brittle. The hops are in the back end. They're there, but they're really letting the smoke shine, which is what they're supposed to do. It's more like just an undercurrent of spicy, peppery, a grassy hop flavor, but I do trace a bit of the brightness of Mittelfeuille. Maybe not like exactly elderflower or something, but there's a bit of a generic citrus floral vibe, but it's super light. It's more of the spice and bitterness that dominates. That's a wonderful Rauchbier. Wonderful. The last one I had from Craft Brewery was from the Netherlands. That was also nice, but that was also quite restricted on the smoke character, whereas this is much more forward, which is what I want. It's closer to the real deal, but it lacks complexity and it lacks mouthfeel compared to the classic. And it's fun to try all these craft brewed versions, but you might as well just stick to the Märzen. I mean, for me, that's when it's like really, really fresh, it's amazing. But I think I've never had it in recent times where it hasn't been a 95, like a world class Rauchbier. And I'll probably go even higher on the Urbock just because it's even more intense on that flavor profile. But like this is really good, but it's lacking complexity and like depth compared to that one, and then body. Like it's not as creamy and slick. It's still a very nice body, but it's just not the same level of like slickness, and it doesn't have that crazy head retention and everything. Actually, Schlenkerla's Märzen does, but this is a really good attempt. I'd be stoked myself if I did this. It's just really nice, yeah. And it's that bacony, campfirey, cured meaty, hammy smoke, which is awesome. And I barbecued today, and this could have been something to pair with it. I don't know if that'd be too much, but it's awesome. Rating? I mean, it's not too. I mean, it's not too far off, the classic. It's close. It's not like hairs. It's like I don't want to give it like a 95 because I don't think it's as good, but it's really fucking good. So I'm gonna like 92. I think it's great Rauchbier. If this brewery was close to me, and I couldn't get fresh Schlenkerla, I'd drink this all the time. But being in Europe and in Denmark, I can get Schlenkerla fresh all the time from their web shop. So at insane prices. You guys should check it out. So if you guys had a chance to try Brick and Feather Brewery's Wolf Interval, let me know what you thought of it. If not, get on it, because this is one of the best American brewed Rauchbiers I've had in recent times, I think. To be 100% honest, I haven't had loads. I've had a few. It's not because it's not something you see over here that much. When I've seen it, it's because I've gotten it through TMOH and got it over here when I've had Rauchbiers. But it's one of the better interpretations I've had so far. Very good. So yeah, 92. If you guys had it, let me know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers in delicious Rauchbier, and see you guys in another beer review.